What if I told you that everything you've been taught about getting rich is just plain wrong? Well, today we're diving deep. We're going to unlock the core ideas from Brad DeHaven's amazing book, The Currency of the Future. And trust me, it promises to completely redefine how you think about work, money, and what true freedom really means.
All right, let's kick things off with a question that might make you a little uncomfortable. See, we're all conditioned to chase that high-paying job, right? The corner office, the big salary. But here's the thing. What if that's just a trap? What if that whole model is completely outdated and real wealth, true wealth, is hiding somewhere else entirely?
So first things first, we've got to unpack the mindset that we all need to leave behind. The book has a great name for it, the outdated wealth mindset. And you know what it is? It's the very foundation of that traditional 9-to-5 grind that so many of us are desperately trying to escape.
Okay, so this lays out the two paths perfectly. Over on the left, you've got the employee mindset. Think of it like you're on a treadmill, right? You're just trading your precious time for money. The goal is, well, it's just to keep running. But now look over to the right. That's the business owner mindset. Here, you're not the one on the treadmill. You're the architect. You're the one building the systems that generate income for you. See the difference? One path is all about seeking security, while the other, that's about building real freedom.
And that, right there, brings us to the million-dollar question. If that high salary, the fancy car, the big house, if that isn't the real prize, then what is? What in the world is the real currency of the future? And that question leads us right into the heart of this whole idea, defining what the book calls future wealth. And listen, for just a second, forget about stocks, forget about crypto or real estate. This is about something way more fundamental.
And here it is, the big reveal. The currency of the future, it isn't money. No. It's your ability to create income, and then combining that with the power to build your own personal business system around it. You know, it's the difference between being just another cog in someone else's machine and owning the entire factory.
So why does this matter so much? Because it completely flips the script on everything. You stop just earning a living, stuck on that predictable, worn-out path. Instead, you start designing a life where all these different paths of freedom and choice just open right up for you. This is about owning your time, and that is the one asset you can never, ever get back. Okay, so you're probably thinking, how do we actually get there? Well, the good news is the book lays out a super practical roadmap. It's called The 7 Keys to Wealth. And you should think of these as the 7 absolutely essential mindset shifts you've got to make. So let's take a quick look at the 7 keys we're about to break down. These aren't just steps. They're really the foundational principles for building that life of freedom we've been talking about.
All right, key number 1. This is your North Star. Find your reason. Let's be real. Building something meaningful is going to be hard, super hard. Your business plan, your spreadsheets, they won't get you through the tough times. But your why? That big shining dream on the horizon? That's the only compass that's going to guide you when you feel completely lost. Next up, key number 2, moving from I to we. I mean, it's all about building systems and fostering teamwork. It's about creating connections, supporting each other. It's this fundamental shift in thinking. Understanding that you can achieve so much more together than you could ever dream of doing alone. And that brings us to key number 3, utilize your talents. It's all about putting the right people in the right places so their unique strengths can just shine. Think about it like a complex machine. It doesn't work if all the gears are the same, right? The system works because every single unique gear, every person's unique talent, fits perfectly into its role. And they all turn in sync to create something way more powerful.
Okay, key number 4 is a big one. It's a critical reality check. Stay the course. In our world of instant everything, this is so tough. But the quote here really says it all. Building asset income is like planting seeds and cultivating deep roots. It's definitely not a get-rich-quick game. I mean, if you keep pulling up your seeds every single day to check if they've grown, you're just going to end up with a pile of dirt.
Then there's key 5. Take responsibility. This is huge. It's that massive shift from just taking orders to taking 100% ownership of your actions, your goals, and your results. You've got to go from being a puppet on a string to being the captain of your own ship. And get ready for this one. Key number 6, ignore the critics. Because trust me, the moment you decide to step off that conventional path, the noise is going to start. People will have opinions. You absolutely have to learn how to protect your dream from all that noise from people who just don't get your path.
And finally, we have key number 7. And honestly, this is the one that fuels all the others. Never stop learning. There's a quote in the book that is just so powerful. To change your pockets, you must first change your mind. It's true. Your income is almost never going to outgrow your own personal development. You have to constantly be investing in your mind if you want to see that financial growth. So as we bring all 7 of these keys together, it becomes pretty clear, right? We're not just talking about some financial strategy here. We're talking about something so much bigger. This is about a fundamental personal transformation.
Yeah, this quote absolutely nails it. This isn't a finance book, it's a mindset transformation manual. It is all about rewiring the way you see yourself in the world. It's about shifting from being an employee to being a creator. Because here's the ultimate lesson. Your bank account is almost always just a reflection of your mindset.
So, what's the ultimate payoff for all this? Well, it's about building your own security, your own secure future, in a really uncertain world. Think about it. A job can get washed away in the next economic storm, but your own income-generating system, that's like building your own lighthouse. It's a beacon of stability. It really is the ultimate form of security in a world that doesn't offer a lot of it.
So let's end this by turning the question back to you. We've just walked through the 7 keys to unlock your future wealth. So, looking at that list, which key do you need to turn first? What is your very first step on this new path? Because the whole journey, it really does start with just one single intentional action.